You are about to witness one of the most intense showdowns in Olympic history. The 2026 Winter Olympics men figure skating event is exploding with drama as athletes push the limits of what the human body can actually do on ice. A rising American star is attempting jumps so dangerous and complex they could instantly secure Olympic glory or completely shatter years of training in just 1 second. The pressure is enormous, the stakes are life-changing, and the entire world is watching as history is being written with every single performance. If you love Olympic drama, powerful sports moments, and emotional athlete stories, make sure to support the channel by liking this video, subscribing, and turning on notifications. Your support helps us bring you more real, high-intensity sports coverage and keeps this community growing strong. Ilia Malinin has quickly become the center of attention at the 2026 Winter Olympics men's figure skating competition, and honestly, it's not hard to see why. At just 21 years old, he's stepping onto the Olympic ice carrying the weight of massive expectations. And instead of backing down, he's embracing the pressure like a true competitor. Fans, judges, and even fellow skaters are watching him closely because every time he performs, there's a real feeling that something extraordinary could happen. Malinin has earned the nickname Quad God, and that title wasn't handed to him lightly. It comes from his unbelievable ability to land some of the most difficult jumps ever attempted in figure skating. We're talking about jumps that require insane precision, perfect timing, and absolute fearlessness. When he launches himself into the air, there's this moment where the entire arena seems to freeze, because everyone knows they might be watching history unfold right in front of them. Right now, he's not just another competitor in this Olympic event. He's widely seen as the strongest gold medal favorite in the men's figure skating category. But with that spotlight comes enormous pressure. Every move he makes, every landing, every routine carries the hopes of fans who believe they're watching the future of figure skating being shaped in real time. And as the competition heats up, the biggest question on everyone's mind is simple. Can Ilia Malinin live up to the hype and turn his incredible talent into Olympic gold? What truly separates Ilia Malinin from the rest of the field is his jaw-dropping signature move, the quadruple Axel. This is not just another technical jump. This is a move that pushes the absolute limits of human balance, strength, and courage. The quadruple Axel requires 4.5 rotations in midair, meaning the skater has to spin faster, jump higher, and land cleaner than almost anything ever attempted in the sport. It's the kind of move that leaves even experienced analysts speechless. To put it into perspective, many elite skaters spend their entire careers trying to master jumps with fewer rotations and still struggle to land them consistently. But Malinin is attempting something that has been considered nearly impossible for decades. Every time he prepares to launch into that jump, you can almost feel the tension inside the arena. The audience holds its breath, cameras zoom in, and for a split second, the entire competition seems to pause. If he successfully lands the quadruple Axel on Olympic ice, it wouldn't just be another highlight moment. It would instantly become one of the most historic achievements in figure skating history. It would redefine what athletes believe is possible in this sport and could change the technical standards for future generations. But at the same time, it's an extremely risky move. One small miscalculation can lead to a fall, lost points, and the crushing weight of a missed Olympic opportunity. That's what makes this moment so powerful. It's not just skill, it's pure bravery. The short program delivered exactly the kind of intensity fans were hoping for, and it quickly set the tone for what is becoming one of the most competitive Olympic events in recent memory. Ilia Malinin stepped onto the ice with massive expectations, and somehow he managed to exceed them. With incredible confidence, sharp precision, and near-perfect execution, he delivered a stunning routine that earned him a massive score of 108.16, placing him firmly in first position. It was the kind of performance that didn't just impress judges. It sent a clear message to every competitor that he came to dominate. But the competition is far from one-sided. Japan's Yuma Kageyama delivered a powerful and technically strong performance that secured him second place. Kageyama brought a perfect balance of athletic control and graceful artistry, proving that he is more than capable of challenging for the top spot. His consistency and calm presence on the ice are making him one of the most dangerous challengers in this Olympic battle. Right behind him, France's Adam Siohim FA captured third place with a routine that combined explosive energy with emotional storytelling. His performance showed remarkable strength and creativity, earning loud reactions from the crowd and solid scores from the judges. He has quickly become one of the most exciting skaters to watch in this competition. Overall, 29 elite skaters from around the world stepped onto the Olympic ice, each chasing the same dream: but only the top 24 were able to advance to the final free skate round. That cut alone raised the pressure dramatically, because from this point forward, every performance carries even higher stakes. One mistake can erase medal hopes, while one perfect routine can completely change the Olympic standings. One of the most talked about and controversial moments of this Olympic season came when Ilia Malinin stunned the entire skating world by performing a backflip during the Olympic team event. The move instantly electrified the arena. The crowd erupted, commentators were left speechless, and social media exploded with reactions. It wasn't just a flashy stunt. It was a bold statement that figure skating is entering a new era of athletic risk and creativity. What made this moment even more shocking is the history behind the move. The backflip had actually been banned in figure skating since 1976. Officials believed it was simply too dangerous and didn't fit the traditional technical scoring structure of the sport. For decades, skaters weren't allowed to even attempt it in official Olympic competition. The move became almost mythical, something fans talked about but rarely expected to see again on the Olympic stage. That all changed in 2024 when the rule was officially updated, reopening the door for skaters willing to take that risk. Malinin didn't hesitate. The moment he executed the backflip, it wasn't just about entertainment. It showed confidence, fearlessness, and a willingness to push the sport forward. That performance played a major role in helping the United States secure a crucial gold medal victory in the team event, turning the routine into one of the most unforgettable highlights of the Games. It also sparked a huge debate in the skating world. Some experts believe these high-risk moves are making the sport more exciting and modern, while others worry they could increase the danger for athletes. Either way, one thing is clear. Malinin's backflip didn't just win points. It changed conversations, challenged traditions, and reminded the world that Olympic figure skating is evolving faster than ever. Everything now builds toward the most intense and career-defining moment of the competition, the final medal round at the 2026 Winter Olympics men's figure skating event. This is where Olympic dreams are either fulfilled or heartbreakingly lost. Unlike many other sports, the final medal standings in men's figure skating are determined by the combined scores from both the short program and the free skate performance. That means even the smallest mistake can completely shift the leaderboard, while one flawless routine can instantly turn a challenger into an Olympic champion. The free skate segment is widely considered the most crucial and pressure-packed performance of the entire event. Skaters are required to deliver longer routines, attempt their most difficult technical elements, and maintain emotional storytelling from start to finish. It's not just about athletic skill anymore. It's about endurance, mental strength, and the ability to stay calm while performing under global Olympic pressure. By the time athletes step onto the ice for the free skate, they already know exactly what's at stake. They know where they stand on the scoreboard. They know how close they are to Olympic glory. And that knowledge creates an atmosphere filled with tension, adrenaline, and raw emotion. Every jump, every spin, and every landing carries the weight of years of sacrifice, training, and personal struggle. In this moment, skaters aren't just performing routines, they're fighting for a place in Olympic history. Beyond the intense competition and medal race, one of the most emotional and deeply personal stories coming out of these games belongs to Maxim Naumov. His journey to the Olympic stage is not just about athletic achievement. It's a story of resilience, heartbreak, and extraordinary determination. While many athletes face pressure and expectations, Naumov stepped onto the ice carrying something far heavier, personal loss that could have ended his career entirely. In 2025, Naumov's life changed forever when he lost both of his parents in a devastating plane crash. The tragedy shook the entire skating community and left fans wondering whether he would ever return to competitive skating. For any athlete, losing that kind of emotional support system can be overwhelming. Many people believed it would take years for him to even consider returning to elite competition, if he returned at all. But instead of stepping away, Naumov made a decision that stunned and inspired people across the sports world. He chose to continue training, pushing himself physically and emotionally, using skating as a way to honor his parents and keep their memory alive. Every practice session, every performance, and every moment on the ice became deeply personal for him. You can see it in his expressions, in the intensity of his routines, and in the emotion he brings to every performance. His qualification for the Olympics is more than just a sporting milestone. It represents strength in the face of unimaginable loss. Fans around the world have connected with his story, not just because of his talent, but because of his courage. When Naumov steps onto the Olympic ice, he isn't just competing for medals. He's skating with heart, carrying the love and memory of his family with every movement. and reminding millions of people why sports can be one of the most powerful forms of human expression. As the competition moves closer to its final and most decisive moments at the 2026 Winter Olympics, the overall battle for the gold medal is becoming more intense than anyone expected. Right now, Ilia Malinin continues to stand as the leading favorite. His technical dominance, confidence under pressure, and ability to attempt historic-level jumps have placed him at the center of global attention. Every performance he delivers feels like it could redefine the future of figure skating, and that's exactly why the spotlight keeps following him. But this Olympic story is far from predictable. Japanese and European skaters are pushing back with incredible determination, delivering routines that combine world-class technical difficulty with powerful artistic storytelling. These competitors are not just chasing medals. They are constantly raising the performance standard, forcing Malinin to stay at his absolute best. The gap between victory and defeat has become incredibly thin, and one small mistake could completely shift the standings. What truly makes this 2026 competition special is the level of risk athletes are willing to take. Skaters are attempting more complex jumps, experimenting with bold choreography, and performing routines that demand both physical endurance and emotional intensity. The rivalry on the ice feels stronger, faster, and more unpredictable than ever before. Every performance now carries a sense of urgency, because each skater understands they are competing in one of the most technically advanced and fiercely competitive figure skating events in Olympic history. And now, as the ice prepares for its final performances, the tension has never been higher. Years of sacrifice, endless training, injuries, heartbreak, and relentless dedication have all led to this single moment. For some skaters, this will be the performance that defines their legacy. For others, it will be a lesson that fuels their future comeback. But for every athlete stepping onto that Olympic ice, one truth remains the same. They are not just competing for medals. They are chasing a dream that only a few in the world ever get to live. As fans across the globe watch every spin, every jump, and every emotional routine, this competition reminds us why figure skating is more than just a sport. It is a powerful display of human courage, artistry, and determination. And when the final scores are announced and the Olympic podium is finally revealed, history will not only remember the winners, it will remember the stories, the risks, and the unforgettable moments that made this competition truly legendary.